No, believe it or not, back in my younger days, I actually used to get bullied. Now, I don't even think I ever told my parents about the fact that I was getting bullied, but that was because of the fact that I knew that I could handle it on my own. It did bother me a little bit, but the one thing it did was that it built a lot of character within my life. It built character, man, for real. Bullying never really got physical, but it was a lot of words that were thrown. I was always bullied about my weight because I was chubby, man. I was a chubby teenager, chubby young teenager at least, or early teenager. My teeth would get made fun of, skin color, being dark skinned. Handsome though. The funny thing is though, about me being teased about my skin color, it actually came from people that looked exactly like me. Believe it or not, it was almost never from an opposite race. It was from someone of the same race or same background. It was really weird. Anyway, I grew up in the States. To be a little bit more specific, I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, or Smyrna, Georgia. We can call it that. It's the truth. But yeah, I grew up there and I would get bullied a bit, especially in school. I never really had bullies outside of school, except for one. And in fact, we could start off with him because he's the most interesting one that really helped me build character. I remember him always trying to just irk me, get under my skin, just get me to explode. But it would never happen because from a young age, I've always had a cool, calm, and collected head. And it seemed to bother that guy because it was something I was adequate in, but it was something he was inadequate in. So it was almost like he didn't like to see it. That's the one thing about bullies, man. They always seem to go after people that are adequate in something that they're inadequate in. So something you have is something that they lack, and it bothers them. So the only way they know how to respond is to go after you and to try to make you feel like shit about it and to put you down and to bring you down to their level, right? That's the main goal of a bully. They want to bring you down to their level because of the fact that they can't stand to see that you're better than them. And that was the case with that first bully. Again, I remember him just always trying to irk me, man. Always trying to irk me, always pushing me to my limit because he wanted me to explode and fight him out. He was also a lot taller than me, and I think he might have been like 4 or 5 years older than me too. Now imagine that kind of a person coming after you. And that's what I mean by the fact that I was adequate in something that he was inadequate in. At his age, he should have developed that sense of calm control, but he didn't have it at his age. It is what it is. But I remember him actually, he actually ended up going to jail, man. And I remember meeting him when I was a freshman in high school, or seeing him again. And he had a lot of respect for me because of the fact that I chose to take a direction in life where I have a vision. I know where I'm going. I know what I want to do. While he was getting caught up with the wrong people. I don't know if it was drugs or gangbanging, whatever he was doing. But he went to jail a couple of times. I don't even know. He might be dead now, bro. I have no clue. But it is what it is. It's messed up. It just goes to show you why bullies bully. In school, man, that was fun. It was very interesting, to put it that way. A lot of people would get on me because of my weight, because I was overweight. Yeah, I'll show y'all a photo. I'll put them on screen. Y'all have seen them before, probably. I was a kid that was eating a lot, bro. The thing back then too was that, yeah, I was eating a lot, but I was eating a lot of the wrong things. School lunch, man. Your boy was stacking up on the fried chicken, the pizzas, the nachos, the cookies, all that stuff, bro. I was getting in line every single day for them too. Breakfast too, eating all them sausage links, hella biscuits in the morning, hella grape jelly, hella strawberry jelly, all that stuff, just consuming it, right? And it led to me putting on weight. Now, what I was eating at the crib was pretty good. African food, if you know about African food, you know it's legit. You know it's literally just power on a plate, right? But I remember them just making fun of me because of my weight. Because of my teeth. I had crooked teeth, bucked teeth as well. Ooh. And you know what? I actually think me getting bullied because of my looks is why it's part of the reason as to why I take my looks as serious as I do today. I like having a haircut, I like having my skin clean. It's like looking good, man. I like looking good. I like feeling good. It boosts your confidence. It boosts your ego. Because that guy that I see in the mirror is just a reflection of who I am in my head, right? And that guy that I see in the mirror today, that is a reflection of who I am in my head. He wasn't there when I was younger, man. So when people would actually talk about me, it would actually affect me a little bit. It would get under my skin and stuff, and it would make me irritated. But again, it wasn't something I felt I had the need to go run to my parents about or anything like that. For some reason, I don't know why. The thing that made me take the bullying not as serious as I should have was because of a teacher I had back in 4th grade. I remember her clearly, Miss Davis. I used to think she was like a bad red bone, bro, because your boy had a thing for light skins back in the day. But I remember her telling me that they're gonna regret talking about you and saying all these mean things about you because you've built a character that a lot of people don't have. She saw that I built that callous already. that callous to deflect, the callous to deflect bullshit. She's seen that early. I understood too what she meant, because I was already reading up on stories of the likes of guys like Cristiano Ronaldo, his story, coming from a poor background and going after his goals and becoming one of the world's greatest as he is today, right? I understood that I was on some sort of a villain arc, so to speak. So I just took those words to heart, and ever since then, the bullying never really fazed me after that. So when people would talk smack about me, it would go in one ear and out the other. And that's a great skill to have as a man as well, because you don't want to be a man that takes things personally when people say stuff to you. Not everything is meant to be taken personally. You don't have to act like a 5-year-old about everything. Just because someone feels one way about you doesn't mean you need to act and react to what they're saying about you. None of it matters at all. So I remember I'd get called names like African booty scratcher. And again, this actually came from people that look just like me, right? And that's the funny part. It's almost like self-hatred, you know? Damn, bro, like even the chicks, bro, they were ruthless too. I remember them. They would get on your boy so much. Oh my goodness. I remember in 6th grade, my teacher told me this one thing. She said, don't worry about what they're saying right now, because they're gonna regret this when you start to get in your late teens, early 20s, and late 20s. They're all gonna be coming back after you and asking, how have I been? And want to get in touch with me because of how I've built myself. Because she saw as well, I had this callous built up early to not listen to the bullshit because their opinions didn't matter. I learned that very early. You cannot have other people's opinions of you matter at all. I'm literally sitting in a park right here, right now, talking about this, and you know, there's people walking by and they're looking at me like I'm crazy, but I can't care. And like, of course, there's a part of me as well that's like, damn, these guys are looking at me. You get a bit conscious of it, but you can't care. You have to push past it. You have to break these walls, man. We have to be doing stuff like that as men. Breaking walls, always challenging yourself, leaning beyond your edge, doing things that make you uncomfortable, that make you stronger, because that's the only way to get strong. You gotta lean beyond your edge, bro. Such a huge advocate of that. Leaning beyond your edge, doing things that make you uncomfortable. That's the only way you get stronger. What's gonna happen? You're gonna fucking die? You're not gonna die. It's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable, yeah, but that's where you learn to be grounded as well. You ground yourself in your masculinity. You grab your fucking nuts and you do it with confidence, with poise. You have no choice, or else you'll crumble and fall apart. But crumbling and falling apart is also going to teach you something too, that you can start all over again and do it again with confidence, with poise. You've got to stop being so scared, man. Got off on a little side rant there, but the video's about bullying. Who cares? Getting bullied, for real, it built character within me. It built something within me, this inner drive within me that pushes me to do things. It makes me literally not give a fuck about what's going on around me or anything, because I know who I am. The wind's picking up here, but I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of, and your opinion doesn't matter. The only reason why you're saying that is because you want to place your limitations upon me, and I'm not going to allow that. That's what bullies do, man. Again, they want to take their inadequacies and put it on you. They want to bring you that's up here down to their level to match them. Why would you do that? Why would you entertain that? Why would you let that into your world? I know there's a few of y'all watching this that have also been bullied. You probably relate too. If you can relate, go ahead, like the video, drop a comment. Let me know about your experience too, man. Looks like I have a friend that wants to join. I'm thankful for the fact that I got bullied, man. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's something that built who I am today. It helped me build character, man. It helped me build that mental toughness. That duck really wants attention. But it helped me build mental toughness, man. It helped me build that callous to deal with people that are always going to come after you because of the fact that you're adequate in something. While they're inadequate in something, they always want to bring you back down to their level. It helped me learn that really quickly. It helped me learn that really quickly. Now, bullying can go far sometimes and some unfortunate events happen, but the thing is, you have to take the lessons that you got from bullying and turn them into a strength. You turn them into a strength. You turn them into something that you can utilize in your everyday, because the thing is, there's a lot of people out here, their maturity levels or emotional maturity levels is stuck like at the age of 5 to 7. There's some people, you see them, bro, like you'll talk to them, they'll get temper tantrums, all that type of stuff, because of the fact that they're not getting their way and everything's about them. Yo, this duck is not playing games. I ain't got no food for you, G. See if he pulls up. He ain't interested. Cool. You know, even today, when people say outlandish, crazy things to me, I'll just look at them like, bro, like, is it me you're talking to? Because I know you're not talking to me. You must be crazy, you know? Like, what are you saying? What is coming out of your mouth? You know what? Because I know who I am. I know who I am. I know what I'm about. Whatever you have to say about me, it doesn't matter. It's not the truth. It's not my truth, you know? When I look in the mirror and I see myself, I don't think of myself as a piece of trash. I'm Felix. I'm him in my head, you know? And that exudes out. I'm telling you, bro, it's so fun. It's like you always have the upper hand on people because they're not going to know what to do. They're not going to know how to react because of the way you respond. The difference between those two, reacting and responding. Might do a video about that. I'm thankful that I got bullied, man. It just gave me strength. It gave me a lot of strength. And it's a part of who I am today. And I don't know, I just want to sit down and just talk about this really quick because, again, I really want to share with y'all things that have made me and carved me out to that person that I am today, and just continue to share it because I know there's people out there that struggle with these things and don't want to talk about it, but might as well put my own stories out there because there's a lot more things. Like, even as I'm speaking right now, there's a lot more stories that are coming out that I might just like write down on paper and share with y'all. No, man, I hope you enjoyed the video, man. For one-on-one consultations, the link is in the bio. Go ahead, click that if y'all want to talk about anything that comes to muscle building. If you need advice on that, if you're struggling with your relationship, if you just want to get some help on your mindset, if you need some advice on becoming that grounded man, becoming calm, becoming strong, building self-confidence, body game, any of that, link is in the bio for that. And also, if you're interested in building muscle and getting your mindset right and becoming that grounded man that you're meant to be, the Triple M mentorship is now out. I'm taking in 5 guys. If you're interested with working with me one-on-one and want to get in shape and build muscle and get your mind right at the same time, link is in the bio. Go ahead, check that out, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.